Hey, everyone. It is Jane with the Let's Get Loud podcast. Speaking of Let's Get Loud,
Hello.
yeah, hello. Not too soon is going to be the Let's Get Loud show. So make sure that you're on our social media, and whether you watch us virtually or in person at the Capitol, you're gonna freaking love it. It's
Look
gonna
what
be.
I have sitting right in front of me. They haven't gone up on my wall yet, but they're right on my desk.
Show them
Was it
all.
our
Okay, so
first
that was
year?
year one.
Okay. This was year two.
That was Choose Happy. Then we had Choose. Is it our third year with Let's Get Loud? Yeah. Okay, that's it. Okay. So we've got Choose Happy, then Let's Get Loud, then Let's Get Loud. And then we changed our podcast to Let's Get Loud. Because honestly, that's what we want for you, just to get louder in your life and more specific and more about you. And then it also fits perfectly for a girls' night. Also, the song Let's Get Loud from Jello tells us that you have to do it your way. The lyrics, you guys, you need to listen to them.
JLo might need to listen to her own song.
JLo, I don't know. Did you see? Wait, speaking of JLo, did you see her outfit at the TIFF?
I saw you share it.
Wow. What a dress. Like, wow. Yes. Yes. Like that was for me one of the best outfits on the internet for sure in a long time. In a long time.
He continues to just crush it.
She continues to just look amazing. It's just next level. And she was like, I just got divorced for the 18th time, but look at me. You know what I mean? And that's just, she's like, and I know it. I'm single and look at me. Who wants me now? You know?
Next.
Honest, next. I feel like she needs to make a song about all of the things that she, like all of the, like thank you next, kind of like Ariana did. Like, you know what I mean?
Maybe she needs
All of them.
to get with Taylor Swift. Isn't that like Taylor Swift's thing? She just writes songs about exes.
Yes.
She should collaborate.
She should collaborate. Wow, what a collaboration that would be, Alicia.
Oh, that would be
Okay,
powerful.
let's make that happen.
Oh, yeah. Let's manifest
Um,
that.
let's manifest the shit out of that. Also just the way she looks at 53. I'm like,
I
wow,
know.
it's something. Good for her, whatever.
She works hard.
That's what I wanted to say. If I was J-Lo, like, I mean, money's not an option, options aren't an option, you know. I would just stay put. I would just do my thing. You know what I mean? I would definitely not be getting married. Like, I don't know why she needs a man so much.
And and we always say this, and maybe we just have a different perspective because we're not in this situation, but like, I just couldn't see myself, even if I like fell in love and was like so in love, getting married again. Like, I just don't know if I would feel the need to like do the marriage part.
Yeah. Also, like, I think what stops us is like resources and money to like get married again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like people are like,
Oh, right. Okay. We have all the
money.
money in the world.
You have all the money in the, or think about it. You have all the money in the
Yeah.
world. It's like, why not? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, why not?
Oh.
Like it's a fun day. I get to dress up. Like it's more of an event than anything, I think, at this point.
Also, are you changing your name again?
She has not. She's just always J-Lo.
We-
Also,
I was more talking about like real humans, but like,
oh, right,
oh,
right,
seems like
right.
a lot.
You're right. Also remember that time we did a podcast all about J-Lo and this woman was so upset that it wasn't about Jello? Do you remember this, guys? You know what? I hope this woman is still listening. She is not. But
I
like,
do not remember
you
that
don't remember this? Like a nasty email.
email
Email. Not even
Be-
like a reply to a post, like an email.
because
Upset,
she
you guys.
saw the title and she thought Jello.
Yeah, upset that it was actually about Jello, J-Lo, and not about Jello. She thought it was like a play with words. And I'm like, I would have been upset if a full fucking podcast was about Jello. Isn't it just so funny?
Wow, that's a moment.
Wow, that is a moment.
I'm thinking about my shorts I need to show you.
Okay, show me. Yeah, okay. So guys, we decided that our event this year,
Let's
the
get that.
oh, I just got an idea for a post. You know how you were like Amazon, it was like this really pretty the thing that Shania Twain wears, okay? And then there was also like in leopard, because that's our theme, but also the like Udi leopard that would be at the Capitol at home
Oh, that's really good.
That's really good. You see
Write
it,
that down
not
somewhere.
forget.
So guys, we always have like somewhat of a theme. So Jose and I's outfits can be like somewhat cohesive, you know? And I said to her, I was like, what if this year we tell everyone the theme and then people show up wearing that theme? And it's just the greater Moncton area is just a sea of women dressed the same. And so we chose leopard because we feel like it's easy to like find that.
Yeah, yeah.
Other people have decided, my mom, of course, couldn't just follow the rules. She got
Which
zebra, which is fine, Linda. But I'm like, why not just buy leopard? You're buying something, it's fine.
yeah, I'm telling you that Shein right now, leopard print is just off the chart. And everyone's sending me their cart. Like
Oh,
people,
that's so fun.
yeah, it's really fun. Like people are getting into it, which you don't have to. You don't have to, okay? Show us.
You
Oh,
guys might need to watch this on YouTube so you can see me putting on my shorts. Okay. My dad might disown me if I wear these.
oh wow. Okay, they're underwear. Oh,
Yeah.
they're really nice.
The waistband is kind of good. So it's like it's
I
loose
was
still.
just about to say the waistband is absolutely perfect.
I'm also gonna wear pantyhose with them.
Yes. Okay, you need to wear because you saw my outfit. That's we're not going to say very similar, but very similar. And I
Yeah.
think that that would be like the perfect
Match.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely have more than one
Yeah.
you guys because our outfits were literally $11.
I
So
actually got a message to say the second part of my order was here, but it didn't come to my house. But the last one came to my house. Maybe it's in my community
yeah,
mailbox.
sometimes it goes to my house, sometimes it's community
Okay,
box. You
good to know.
never
I'll
know
go
with
check.
Shein. Never know with Shein. Keeps you on
Mon
your
Dieu.
toes.
Amazon's good too. There's tons on Amazon, guys.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, guys, there's definitely not a lack of leopard print things for you, but get on that because it's soon. But you can also wear
So
your
we'll
hoodie
put
again.
let's put the link in the show
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
the show notes. So guys, if you're in the greater Moncton area, I don't even and you listen to this podcast and you're not already bought a ticket to come to the show in person, I'm upset.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
It's going to be amazing, but if you are not and you still want to take part, you can. Like we literally hire an entire production company to like
And make sure that it's like
create,
a talk show.
yeah, like virtual, like there's multiple people with cameras getting close to us and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it is
Different
a
angles.
show.
It is
So you
a
can watch
show. It's
and you can
produced.
watch from home live or you can like watch the recording.
Yeah.
And my ideal situation for you, if you're watching virtually, is that you invite your girlfriends over and you guys have cocktails and you wear your leopard hoodies
Yeah.
and just have the best
I
night.
think that's literally what everyone should be doing.
Same.
Okay. All right.
Okay, what were we meant to talk about?
We're talking about what it actually takes to lose weight.
Oh, here we are, Jose.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are. We're never going to stop, you guys, because
Oh,
we've been doing this for 13 years, helping women lose weight their way. And we're still talking about what it takes because new people come into our lives. You need the reminder. Diet culture is also so strong, like so heavy in our society and in our culture that it's not going to be natural. Like it's not going to be natural for you to be able to lose weight your way without a lot of unlearning, coaching, just without your way, without your weight loss, honestly, because I truly believe that like when I look around and we're obviously in the diet, fitness, weight loss industry, when we look around at what is being sold to you or offered to you as a weight loss option, we're pretty much the only ones that are like fully your way and fully focus on guiding you and helping you do that. So no meal plan, no exercise plan, fully on mindset, consistency, tools, advice, and the conversation, the real conversations. We didn't write that in our list, but like I've been talking about that because more and more do I notice when I do my coaching sessions that I'm like, man, this was a good conversation that probably everyone needs. Do you feel the same
I,
way? Yeah.
absolutely. And I also feel that way at our locations because the
Oh, yeah.
way that we're coaching at our locations is I'm really asking people to be vulnerable and, tell me what they're struggling with or celebrate together. And then we have a coaching moment together. I'm like, that was such a powerful conversation.
Conversation, because conversation is how perspectives shift. You know what I mean? Like if you're not having meaningful conversations, right? with like your friends or your spouse or whatever. It's like, that's how really perspectives can change, is with conversation and communication. And right now there's like not that conversation is happening on social media. But it's on my social media. I'm sure it's on yours, because we intentionally follow people that bring that conversation, alive. But there's tons of people on social media that do not like provide meaningful conversations to you, and they just are continuing the damage that has been done for the past like first decade. Like, this is not 2001, no. Like, we have moved so much towards calling out diet culture, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, more than ever.
Yeah.
But it's still there, like it's still very strong. The presence of it is still very strong.
It's going to take a long time. It's really going to take a long time to
Will
break
we
that
be
down.
able, like before we die, or I don't know, before we like, move on, and not be as like, because right now this is fully what we do. This is fully our passion and basically our mission and our movement and our job and whatever. But like one day we're 75, like we're not on social media selling weight loss. You know what I mean? Like, it's just what it is, right?
I will
If
be.
someone continues,
I will be.
I will be. You're 79, I'm 75. Please, before we die.
We're crushing it. We're making
We're-
TikToks.
Oh my God. And people love us because we're older. You
Yes.
see what I mean? Oh my God. Maybe
Yes.
that's our turning point.
Maybe.
The two older ladies on TikTok are just crushing it. But you know what? I'd love to see a shift in society, just something before I die that like I would not like I made a difference, but like I made a difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that, because honestly, like what I'd like to see is a shift in our generation, so that
Yeah.
we can see a shift in our daughter's generation, their relationship with food, how people talk, just more of like how we do it and versus how society, like right now I'd say we're what, 1090 or 2080. Like, I do meet people that I see that, or obviously in our social media, that like they're like, yes, like how you speak around food has a massive
Yeah.
impact on your child's, that they
Yeah.
see also their relationship with food being damaged by their parent, like their mom or whatever. So they're like, we want to do better. So I'd say that whole thing, maybe like 80-20, 70-30.
Depends
But
where I
when I'm
am.
saying 70 is like diet culture. You know what I mean? 70 is like diet culture for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, and it just really does depend where you're at in the world. Are you on social? Are you in a certain friendship group? Are you, And
Oh,
I really
yeah.
feel like as society, really feel like we're in general, we're on the cusp of like not wanting to diet anymore, but
Yes.
like not like I really feel that way, but still not
However,
really sure like how, like not believing in the how.
yes. Okay, I follow you. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree that we're at a place where people are like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that like meal plans are sexy anymore for most. I don't think that people want to count their points. Like, are people joining Weight Watchers?
I don't know.
Like,
Also,
I'm
we should,
serious. I am serious right now when I'm asking that. I'm like, because in my environment, in my social media, in my circle, we don't even talk. It's like not even like an option. So I'm like, I'm wondering if people still join that.
and I'm wondering if people in their like 30s and their 20s, like, I was 20 doing Weight Watchers. You were
I was
probably 20.
14.
So I wonder what the younger generation is doing now. Like if I said to them, like, if
Yeah.
you wanted to lose weight, what would you do? I feel like they'd
Mm,
more go towards the like bodybuilder
fitness.
fitness. Like
They would go
I'd meal
exercise.
prep, I'd count my macros, I'd eat
Yeah.
protein.
Because the people that look like them or that they want to look like are also 23, 24 with perky breast and no children and just, you know what I mean? So I understand that they would probably be more like, if I think about it, I'd probably be more attracted to that as well, which I was, you know what I mean? So like I
Yeah.
get that. Which is not less damaging than counting points. But I mean, we can only do so much, and I think that there is, however, a clientele of 20-year-olds and young 30-year-olds that aren't also attracted to that. Like they also don't want that lifestyle. So
And
they're gonna probably be like, I'm not gonna do anything.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And also the whole movement of like body positivity came in,
Oh
and
my
which
God,
I
right?
think
That also happened.
you know, that also happened, which was an important moment for us as society, like come in and it was like, so that's adjusted how people like look at things.
However, I do not think that the needle went too much down of people wanting to lose weight.
No,
Maybe it did, like for a few, it really changed their perspective of like their bodies and their worth and their value, but they were probably people that didn't need to lose weight. So body positivity helped people that were not even feeling uncomfortable in their skin. They were just being so negative. And so, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't have the word right now, but you get what I mean? I feel like body positivity came. Yes, people are more positive and less bringing themselves down, which yes, good, we love. However, I think that people's want to lose weight is still as strong as ever.
I think it for some people, it gave almost like a little bit of a permission slip. And
Sorry, if that's what you're looking for, a permission slip to stay in an uncomfortable body because like, then go for it. Like, you know what I
and
mean?
from society, like you guys don't need permission slips from anyone. Like
Yes, I
this is
like that permission slip from society. I like that.
like this is what we're saying. If you are existing your life in your body, and I don't care what size it is, and you feel comfortable and you are happy and content and you feel like you are living a full life, done.
Check.
Like check. Like
Yes.
I am so happy for you.
Yeah.
So I just, as we're having this conversation, I don't want you guys to feel like I'm saying the body positivity movement was bad. I'm
No,
not saying it was
no.
bad or good. It just was, and it left an impact for people.
Yes.
So I just hate the external. Well, this person is overweight and they're famous on TikTok or Instagram, so it's okay for me. It's
No,
okay for
yeah.
you if you feel comfortable and you're happy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, no, no. Definitely on board with that, Alicia.
Okay, wait, one thing that we're not talking about here, which I know we're not following the script, and I'm usually the script follower, and it's
Yeah, I'm
going
so
quick,
fucking
it's
proud of you
fine.
right now.
One thing we're not talking about right now, Jose, because I feel like we live in our own little world, but Ozempic has made
Um,
a big impact, I think, on how
Girl,
people look to lose weight, and that the whole weight loss industry, dieting, that's a conversation.
I felt like Ozempic, and that this is my opinion in this very moment, you guys, so don't hold it against me. But it's like my opinion of Ozempic right now is like, we had made like 2 step forwards, and now we're like 3 steps back with this. Like I'm like, we had made this like progress. I had felt that didn't want to diet or crazy weird things to lose weight anymore. Like, remember when pills were a thing? Like I
Like,
remember like in the 1990s, I remember this woman
yes.
almost died like from like diet pills. Like I just
And they were like illegal in Canada, but if you went to America, you would like get them like
yes, yes. I
hydroxycut.
remember that. I remember that. And I just remember someone from this area almost died with those pills. So like it was like a big talk. I just remember that. And I
Okay.
was really young. And so I thought we like were moving away from that. I thought we knew that it's like lifestyle and if you want it and it's possible. And like I thought we were just like moving a little bit more forward. And then Ozempic came. And for me, it was like just like a hit in the gut of like, fuck, really? And then people like, what are your thoughts about like, is it your competition? I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I truly believe in my soul that me and Ozempic, your weight loss and Ozempic serve two different types of people. And we have different services. Like our intentions aren't the same. Like you cannot be like, should I do your weight loss or should I do Ozempic? Like it's not even that, what do you want? Like they're two different things for me. So
Very different.
you know, so I don't see it as competition because I don't think we serve the same clientele. Now, however, people would disagree because they're like, well, both people want to lose weight. But I'm like, yeah, but like I really want people that want to lose weight their way. So I'm not going to fight for you to choose me. Like in regards to that, like I want you to want that. That's really important to us at your weight loss.
I mean, I actually believe that a lot of people that are doing Ozempic could benefit from both, need both, because
Oh, yes. Okay. You're
Ozempic
talking
is
about the
just
other side. Yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah.
Ozempic is just dealing with the physiological aspect of weight loss. It just like makes you not hungry.
Yeah.
And so it does reduce your food noise, I'm sure, and all of that. But
We
like
do too. We do too. We reduce people's
absolutely,
food noise. I like was thinking that I'm like, we do that too, but just in a very like more psychological way, come
exactly.
therapy. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's our way is psychological and their way is
I like
physiological.
that. Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I just need to say that I think in general, Ozempic is actually a net positive thing for society. I really do.
Yeah.
I think there are many people living in very, very large bodies
Yeah.
that could literally save their life. Like the number one leading cause of like diseases in North America is obesity.
Yeah.
So we could make a net positive difference here. Amazing. Unfortunately, though, there's people who are, I don't want to say abusing it, but then at the end of the day, who am I to decide?
Yeah.
I'm not the person, someone says like, well, that person shouldn't use it because they only have 10 pounds to lose. I'm like, who are you to decide that? Like, that's perspective, that's opinion.
Yeah. No, I
So,
definitely agree with you on that one as well. And I'm like, who are we to say like the person didn't need that or whatever? Like in my mind, I'm like, man,
yeah.
like what about you? Like always, like what about what you want?
What do
Bring
you
it,
want?
yeah, bring it back to you, right? And so you don't have to explain your decision making in regards to making an example of someone else's decision making. What do you want? I don't want that. I don't want to inject myself with something, even
Yeah.
if I'm living in a bigger, you can just
Yeah.
say that. It doesn't have to be like, because I'm better, you're worse. Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
And like people are saying that about like epidural, right? They're like, why didn't you get the epidural? I'm like, there's not like I'm better or I'm stronger because I gave birth without an epidural. Like it was like really not like you against me. It's me. I didn't want someone putting something in my back at that time. Like I just didn't want the needle in my back. Like it's just what it is. It doesn't make me feel good. It didn't make me feel comfortable. And so it's like, I'm not saying anything about you. Was a decision for me and my body. And I think that
That's an amazing example. That
yeah,
is an amazing example. And I feel the exact same way. It was a decision I made for me
yeah,
and my body,
yeah.
and not about what was going and what I really wanted.
Yeah. And you know how many people said like, oh my God. So well, like my brother was like, there's a drug that's going to make me not be in pain. And you chose not like he didn't like see it. And I'm like, well, this is a drug that's going to make you just like melt away. But you could decide like, I said to him like, but I wanted to live this other experience. Like I wanted
And you know
this
what? The
experience.
thing with an epidural too, it is documented, recorded that as soon as you have one medical intervention, the likelihood that you have more medical interventions increases. So there are consequences, potential consequences to every decision. And so when you choose to have an epidural, that's fine. I'm not saying that's bad or good, but it is literally science shows you that it is report that you might end up with a C-section, you might end up with this, you might end up with that, right? And it's the same thing with Ozempic. Like
Yeah.
it's like the decision to take Ozempic has consequences.
Yeah.
And you get to choose if that's what you want or don't want.
Yeah. No, 1,000,000%.
Okay, I feel like we ran out of time. I feel like the next episode, which
Yeah.
we're going to record right now, let's make it about exactly what do you need to
Yeah.
create weight loss.
Yes. So, I mean, we were pretty clear in this podcast, you guys, like we also want to make sure that the people that come into your weight loss. So right now, let's say you're listening to this and you're like, man, I realize that. And also for me, Ozempic is like, and you add on your weight loss. Like you need that, like everyone, doesn't freaking matter what you're doing to lose weight. I think that the psychological approach that we bring on, like like the work that we are doing, the service that we're providing, the conversations we're bringing to the table are needed for someone that's also doing Ozempic. Like it's just, I truly believe that. Anyways, if you're like, I really like these conversations, this is really something that I want to tune into. Right now we have our 4-month membership and that ends at the end of September. So you want to make sure that like, okay, I can give 4 months of conversation, maybe shifting perspectives to see how I can create my way to lose weight. I'm curious about it. I'm interested in this. Like that's how you make change in your life, you guys. It's like, oh, this conversation, I'm curious about it. When you have a conversation at dinner and they talk about something and then you start Googling it, you know what I mean? You're like interested in what she was saying, or I'm interested in this service or product or whatever. This is what you should be doing with your weight loss. Also, we are so accessible to you. Send us a freaking message. Like if you're curious about something or you have a question or there's a little thing that's holding you back that you're like, what about this? Like, are they going to help me with this? This is how I feel right now. send us a message. How more accessible do you need us to be? We are on our stories all the time, just waiting for your reply to talk to us. So go and do that. Obviously, the link to the 4-month is also going to be added to this podcast. But I do believe that everyone that's listening has something to do here. Either buy a ticket for the Let's Get Loud or join for 4 months, because I think that you deserve more of this value in your life. Like whether it's the girls' night or it's you trying to figure out your way to lose weight, you both deserve, like you deserve anything right now, all of it.
Honestly, if weight loss is a part of your fall goal
Yeah.
and you're tired with dieting, you
Yeah.
need to join Your Way Weight Loss. And one little thing I was just thinking as you're talking, comparing Ozempic to Your Way Weight Loss is Your Way Weight Loss, the tools that we're going to teach you, the mindset shift, that goes forever into your life.
Oh yeah.
Forever and ever and ever and ever.
But
So you
Ozempic
never
will
have
not
to
be-
wonder, can I
Yeah.
do this forever? Yes, you can.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. That was powerful. All right. See you next week. See you on the inside, or see you at Let's Get Loud. Bye, guys.